everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for taking the time to check out today's video. I really appreciate it. This is Books to My Heart and I'm Angela. For those of you who don't know, I earned my master's degree at Georgetown in Communications, Culture, and Technology. About a year ago, I filmed a video on why I decided to pursue my master's degree at Georgetown University. It was only about a minute and a half, and it's featured on my academic channel, and I will link it for you down below in case you're interested. Most of the videos are on my master's thesis and how I went about crafting that particular study, so if that is something you're interested in, please feel free to check it out. So today I'm going to be elaborating on my reasons for pursuing a master's degree in Communications, Culture, and Technology. So if that sounds like something you are interested in, please stay tuned. When you hear the name Georgetown, you know you are going to be receiving a quality education. It is truly an honor to be accepted there as a student. I am originally from Massachusetts, but I've always been attracted to the DC area. There is something really appealing about Washington, DC to me as a person. I always knew I wanted to live in DC at some point in time, so being able to earn my master's degree while I lived in DC was a perfect chance. Out of all of the schools in the DC area, Georgetown's campus is my favorite. Georgetown has the perfect blend between city and suburban. While it is situated near the heart of DC, the Georgetown campus is set back a little ways, so you don't feel as if you were in the middle of the city. But as a student, you can venture into the city and venture out, no problem. Georgetown is in the city without being in the city. It has this perfect blend of allowing you to have a little bit of a walk without being towered over by skyscrapers. The campus is beautiful and historic, and I completely adore every square inch of it. It's so much fun when you see people taking their selfies because you know you did the exact same thing. There's a lot of pride with Georgetown as well, and I think I noticed this more so because I've gone to other schools. You're pretty much guaranteed to have at least one student wearing a Hoya-related shirt in one of your classes. In every class. There's this air of pride as if people are really genuinely happy to be there. You should be aware, however, that Georgetown does not offer graduate student housing. Master's and PhD students need to live off campus. I was able to find an apartment building really close to the campus, allowing me to walk to and from school most days or find transportation very quickly. Plus, we were able to find a pet-friendly apartment building. After living in a dormitory for 3 years, I was really excited about the idea of living in an apartment building. I liked the living situation that Georgetown offered. In regards to the program I attended, my degree is in Communications, Culture, and Technology, better known as CCT. The program itself reminded me of a Goldilocks situation because there were not so many students where you would get lost in the shuffle, but yet there were not too few where you were just one of a handful. I believe I was one of about 50 or 60 incoming students. The program is small enough so that you become familiar with the same faces and form relationships with your professors, but not so small where you feel as if you are claustrophobic or you're limited in your networking situation. Personally, I am very invested in the humanities. I like being able to take a variety of classes. A lot of the other programs I was researching at the time were going to pigeonhole me to a certain degree. Not only did CCT allow me to take classes in a variety of disciplines, but they encouraged it. I enjoy studying satirical news programs, political film adaptations, political theory, philosophy, English, and a number of other topics. I genuinely appreciated the fact that CCT encouraged this. CCT is interdisciplinary in nature, so that is a big check in their column from me. In line with the interdisciplinary mentality, while there are concentrations that are offered for CCT, you are not forced to just take classes under your concentration. You can take classes in any area you'd like. The only reason there are concentrations are to show you what topics fall under what area of interest. You're not forced to just take one concentration or just take one class from each concentration. You can take whatever interests and will benefit you. That was something else I was really drawn to. I did not have to declare anything. I was not just one concentration. I was able to study journalism, political theory, and so many other topics, which was something I really appreciated. I also formed a number of really nice relationships with my professors. During my time at CCT, I became a research assistant for 4 different professors, a different one each semester. All of them were excellent opportunities. While I was in my second year at CCT, I managed electronicmediaandpolitics.com. I'll include the link for you down below in case you're interested. For EMP, I interviewed a lot of political figures, I created YouTube videos, and I really felt as if I was contributing to the political knowledge base. That was something I really enjoyed doing. I also did a year-long thesis project on a topic I was really passionate about. A thesis is not mandatory for CCT, but I chose to pursue one anyway. I had 2 phenomenal professors oversee my research, and I also worked closely with one of the staff members to make sure everything was in order. A CCT master's thesis is not easy, but it was very rewarding. On graduation day, I was really not feeling well. I've mentioned before on my channel that I have back problems, and on that day in particular, I was in shambles. I was barely able to stand up. I was walking so slowly. Turtles would have been flying past me. It was not good. But they made the graduation ceremony work for me. That meant so much to me, and I will always be eternally grateful for that. If you are interested in studying communications, as far as I am concerned, you cannot find a better program. CCT truly did pave the way for my PhD studies. I have a full scholarship, I have a living stipend, and I am doing really well with my GPA. CCT contributed to this success. If you have any additional questions on my time at Georgetown, let me know down below in the comment section. I'd love to answer any lingering questions you have. And if you are a Hoya at heart, please give this a thumbs up. And make sure you become a subscriber to my channel because you are guaranteed a new video every Friday. And if you would like to know more about my life in DC, make sure you follow my social media accounts because I post often. Instagram and Twitter are my favorites. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, have a great day. And I will see you next Friday.